What's up guys, David Sherwack here, and today I'm going to be doing a pull-up Kenflip late juggle tutorial. So this tutorial was suggested by Kevin Santos, and it's kind of an extension on last week's tutorial, which was juggle late Kenflip. This one is pull-up Kenflip late juggle. So here is an example of the trick. So there was an example of pull-up Kenflip, late juggle, spike. So the most crucial part of being able to do this trick clean and consistently is the pull-up Kenflip. It's dependent on the type of Kenflip you're doing and the type how you're pulling up the tama. So if you don't already know how to do a pull-up Kenflip to either big cup or practically anything like pull-up Kenflip, I'll just go over it real quick right here. I'm not going to go in depth at all, but here's just real quickly how to do pull-up Kenflip. So basically, all in one motion, you're going to have the Ken like this, and you're going to pull up, and as it's pulling up, you're going to Kenflip. And it's just a quick flip like that, and it's practically all in one motion, so it's just like that. So practice being able to do a pull-up Kenflip, and just practice getting it to whatever cup you want. And after you get the motion, that's when the actual way you pull it up determines how the tama is going to spin. So that is very crucial for being able to do the juggle back to the spike. So like I said, all in one motion, Kenflip, pull-up Kenflip. And usually the tama and the Ken are going to be around this area once you're completed your Kenflip. So as you can see when I finish it, the tama and the Ken are practically in the same spot like that. So just get this down, flip the Ken to the right of the tama, and once you have this down, make sure you have it very consistent, because obviously if you want to do pull-up juggle, pull-up Kenflip, late juggle, this is the first half of the trick. Alright, so when you're actually pulling the tama up, you want to try and keep the tama as straight as you can. So usually when you're just doing your Kenflip, it's going to stay straight, but make sure you keep it consistent, that you pull it up and the tama stays facing down. It can be a bit facing up like this, it doesn't really matter. It can be down, facing a bit up like this, but make sure when you're pulling it up that you pull the tama so that the hole is facing down. That is very crucial for being able to do this, so that you have correct tama control for being able to go, let's say, bird or spike. So like I said, just get this very consistent. You can even practice it to spike if you want. So if it's straight up, you should be able to get it to spike like this. Now this is not the trick, this is just showing that you have it consistent where the hole is facing down. Now once you have this is when you incorporate the juggle into the trick. So after you do your pull-up Kenflip, remember the tama should be like this. You're gonna simply, for me, since I juggle on this side, I have to move the Ken under as it's going up, and then as it's falling down, that's when I do my juggle. And basically, if you've watched any of my other tutorials with spike juggle spike and with pull-up Kenflip juggle spike, you want to just not spin the tama at all when you throw it, so that when it comes back down, the hole will be right here and you'll be able to spike it. So if you want to be able to spike it consistently after doing a pull-up Kenflip, make sure you know how to do just normal juggle, pull-up juggle, the spike. That's going to be the deciding factor of whether or not you can land it on spike consistently or not. So like I said, pull up, make sure it's straight like this. Either you can juggle on this side, but I always juggle on this side. So do your juggle, make sure the tama is still facing up, and once you've done that, you should track the hole, get ready to spike it, and that's the trick. So just lots of practice. Remember the key points I talked about: having your pull-up Kenflip perfectly, making sure the hole faces the bottom, and making sure when you throw it, when you do your juggle, as it comes down, the hole is still facing the ground. So other than that, it's just a good amount of practice. If you already have your pull-up juggle spike down, it shouldn't be that hard. But yeah, hopefully this tutorial helped a little bit. If it did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.